Hello, everybody. I'm Olga Казакевич,
I'm Елена Клячко,
and we are from Moscow, and we are going to present our long-lasting project, Linguistic Linked Open Data for the Digital Voice Dictionaries of Selkup dialects and beyond. During lots of expedition trips, we collected word lists in local dialects, first of Selkup, and we started this work in 2001. And then we moved to the contacting languages, Evenki and Ket, to the dialects of contacting languages. And here is the territory of our fieldwork, and it's the whole Siberia and the Far East. First, the word lists were aimed at research in dialectology. We also wanted to show the members of the local communities the value of any dialect, not only of the dialect they spoke themselves. But then we started using the collected word lists for phonetic research, historical linguistics, education, and finally for ASRTTS experiments.
At the time, we have approximately 110 hours of Selkup word lists, 147 hours of Evenki word lists, and 60 hours of Ket word lists. At the time, almost all Evenki data is segmented, but not all of it is transcribed. The Selkup and Ket data are partially segmented and partially transcribed.
And here is an example of the recording process.
So you can see that at first we recorded word lists with all types of recorders available at the time. Then we segmented data using Audacity, and then we had files with Russian translations of the stimuli. Here you can see how the word lists can be used. Firstly, we created a website where digital vocabularies are available online, and you can search for a word, its Russian translation. You can choose the settlement, the location where the word list was recorded. Next, we also created a word game aimed at teaching words, and it used the sound of the word lists to teach children how the words are pronounced. Here you can see an example of such a word game in Selkup. However, we see the final aim of the project as a linked open data multi-dialect voiced vocabularies with rich metadata, because we have recorded a lot of social-linguistic information available, and we want the data to be available online. Firstly, it is important for the communities themselves. All the languages considered are highly endangered. Secondly, these data can be used for education. The data can be used by linguists for theoretical research on Selkup, Evenki, and Ket. And finally, the data can be used for computational research on Evenki, Selkup, and Ket, for creating digital tools for automatic speech recognition or text-to-speech applications.
Working in the field, we came across some challenges. We were planning to record 8 word lists from 8 persons of different age and different gender in each settlement. In reality, we found out that in many settlements there are no so many, as many as 8 persons speaking the language properly. So, how different is the situation in different settlements can be seen on the map, demonstrating the level of vitality of northern Selkup, of the villages where we worked. Second, we did our recording in the field, not in a special studio. So the quality of the recording is not as high as we would like to have it. And finally, our word list is not as big as we would like to have it, maybe. We had 2,000 lexemes plus examples to them in each language.
The next challenge is data processing. Firstly, we had to diarize data because at first, at least, we recorded all questions by a linguist and answers by a native speaker in the same track. However, data transcription and annotation is even more challenging because we aim to have every segment transcribed properly. We had some experiments at speaker diarization, which worked at a medium quality, and we also performed some experiments of data transcription. However, at the time, the quality of automatic transcription is not high enough even to use it for some semi-automatic annotation. However, we think that the data which was manually transcribed can be used for improving the automatic data transcription. So the aim of the project is to present fully annotated and transcribed sounding word lists of Selkup, Cat, and Evenki available online. And these word lists are to be searched by transcription, annotation, and metadata. Thank you for your attention.